Hello guys, in this video I'm going to show you how to create the management VLAN. The management VLAN permit us to access the switch via layer 3 protocol. So it's a good idea to create an interface VLAN to access, administrate, monitor the switch or layer 2 device. And we need to create the VLAN on the switch. I'm going to create a different VLAN because I don't recommend to use existing VLAN for host to create interface VLAN. Example, using VLAN 10. So if we create a management VLAN in VLAN 10, the VLAN 10, if we don't have access list, the VLAN 10 can access to the switch, and it's not a good idea for security reasons. So I'm going to create a new VLAN, a VLAN 30, with a different range of IP. This time it's going to be 192.168.30 segment for mask for 27. Refresh for the masking. 27 is 25, 26, 27 is 32 minus 2. We got 30 hosts available. I'm going to use that mask, that cider notation /27 to make this configuration. So let's get started. I'm going to configure this by a console cable because we don't have yet the configuration for the layer 3. So to do this, I need to create the VLAN first. Going to be config terminal, conft for short. I create VLAN 30 and name for this MGMT management for short. Okay, the second step is to create the interface VLAN interface. I need to be out for the config VLAN interface VLAN 30 interface VLAN 30. We need to assign IP address for that. I don't want to use DHCP for a management VLAN, so I'm going to assign statically on the switch and in the router. If I want to put some ports on the switch on VLAN 30, I need to assign a static IP address to the mask and gateway on the host to make that connection. Okay, the IP will be 192.168.30.2 because that one gonna be the gateway on the router, and the mask is 255 8 bits, 255 16, 255 24, 25, 26, 27 is 128 plus 64 plus 32 is 224. And you need to put a description because it's good for documentation. Management VLAN. Okay, I'm going to put N and right to set the configuration, or copy run start, or copy running configuration, start configuration for long. Okay, right now I got the VLAN, I got the interface VLAN, I assigned the IP address to that VLAN, I assigned description to that VLAN. So we need to allow the VLAN 30 on the trunk interface, that is gigabit 01, to the router, because if you remember in the last videos I configured that port to allow only to VLAN 10 and VLAN 20, so we can check it out with show interface trunk. As you can see, gigabit 01 has allow only VLAN 10 and VLAN 20. So we need to the config T interface gigabit 01 switch port trunk allow VLAN 10, 20 and 30. Now we have that, we can check again, show interface trunk for short TR, and we're good on the switch. We need to create the sub interface on the router. Let's go to the router. I'm going to click inside the router to save some time. Conf T interface gigabit 00 dot 30 for the VLAN ID. As you can see, the logic interface is up. We need to encapsulate that encapsulation that 1Q. The VLAN ID is 30, and the IP address for the gateway is going to be 192.168.30.1 with a subnet mask of 255.255.255.224. Going to put description, management, VLAN. Great. You can check with show IP interface brief, and we see we have VLAN 30 up with status and protocol. We got layer 2, layer 1, layer 2 in good shape. So right now, if I want to how to get out of this, Control Shift and 6. It's taken me a long time to learn that. So okay, if I want to ping the gateway we created, the IP for the switch, we can test here. Let's check it out if this works. It's not working by some reason. Let me check on the switch the interface VLAN 30. And show interface VLAN 30. We got a up and line protocol down, so maybe that's the reason. We can try the first is conft interface VLAN 30 and put not shut down in that to turn on that interface, that virtual interface. So let's go try it again to pin that switch. Going to arrow up. Success. That was the reason. Always check the interface. Sometimes very basic commands. Save day. Okay, we can pin from the router. Let's try to pin from the host command. Oops. Packet trace is from the host PC1. Let me check this. Pin 192.168.30.2. We got pin. Great. We got pin to the new interface VLAN 30 on the router. Great. Another command I want to implement in this lab is the IP default gateway on the switch. If we want to access the switch from the outside, if the router is connected by ISP or internet or something, we need to put that to make the connection correctly. So I'm going to connect right now from the PC1 to the switch by using telnet, because before we configure the telnet session and the username and password to that. So the command is telnet 192.168.30.2. Okay, we got the door open. Cisco enable Cisco. Okay, I need to put this in configure terminal, and the command is IP default gateway 192.168.30.1 is the gateway of this segment. So this is all for now. Let's try to pin the router from this computer for the gateway from VLAN 30. We have good ping. Let's try to pin the switch. Great. As you can see, the VLAN, the purpose of the VLAN is to create different broadcasts. So you may asking why I can't pin a VLAN 30 from VLAN 20 and VLAN 30 from VLAN 10. The reason is the router make the connection. So if we want to drop the packets from VLAN 10 to 30, from VLAN 10 to 20, or vice versa, we need to create access list. The access list is the help of us. The admins need this for allow or disallow some TCP or UDP or some IP or some segments to protect the networks. So anyway, this is all the video, and I hope you enjoy. Take care.